All right, so Tim's here, so we can.
Yay.
I think we can start up. So we're at session 31. Last time you guys had infiltrated the Amber Temple, and were proceeding. You had just beaten a bunch of flame skulls in a hallway, and then you decided to proceed and investigate some of the other rooms. And in the process, you decided to take a short rest. And after the hour was up, you realized that hey, flame skulls reform after an hour. So you had to fight them all over again. And then you recalled some ancient lore about how they're from the spirits of deceased wizards and they can only be destroyed permanently by certain things after they're brought down. So you took care of them, and theoretically you should have no problem from those exact flame skulls in the future. But while you were exploring the remainder of the rooms, you were on the left-hand side of the Amber Temple, the westmost side, and you poked your nose into a few rooms. There was one that was kind of looked like an old apothecary or something like that. It had all these old dried up test tubes, but not too much else in there, other than some secret doors leading down to a lower level, which you avoided for the time being, wanting to kind of clear out the first level. There was another room where you found a scale model of what looked to be Castle Ravenloft. You weren't really sure why it was there, but it looked to be pretty accurate. So I know Jug spent quite a few minutes observing it closely.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
I still wanted there to be secrets in there that we could find or something.
Yeah, you didn't spot any kind of like hidden mechanisms or things that might say, "Ooh, that's where a secret door is" or something. But you got a pretty good idea of the layout of the place, at least visible from the exterior. You didn't take the model apart or anything. But otherwise, it wasn't magical or anything. So after a while, you got bored with that. You moved then into a dining room that was really ornately furnished with silverware and really good smelling food, like a whole banquet had been laid out. And you're investigating around in it, and there's one particular kind of a green metallic goblet caught your eye. And when you picked it, I can't remember who it was that picked it up. Somebody picked it up, and all of a sudden, all these.
That was me.
Okay, yeah. Then.
Oh, I was investigating, I think.
Well, I know you were sitting at the table, but in any case, somebody picked it up and summoned all these undead creatures. These wraiths appeared, and you got into a big long battle with them. And then you destroyed the green metallic goblet, so you never find out what it was. After that, you then proceeded to move to the east, and you opened a door that led into this big central area of the temple that was filled with, it was lined with pillars, but in the center, along the north wall, was this great big statue whose face it looked like some kind of a wizard, but a statue of some kind of wizard, but its face was obscured in total darkness, and out of that darkness, lightning bolts shot out and then did a chain reaction, jumping from one to the other of you guys. I didn't catch everyone because not everyone was kind of in the line of fire of this, but several of you were pretty badly wounded, and that's exactly where we left off. So I'm going to move everyone to that map.
I have 7 hit points left.
Yeah, I think you were one of the guys that got nailed.
I got hit pretty good.
Yeah, so if you guys are kind of like a third of the way down the map, it's basically Adrin, Jugs, and Clytus, I think, were in the line of fire. They were in line of sight between the head of this thing and the doorway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
And
sorry, having a problem finding myself.
what? Oh, okay.
There I am.
All right, why isn't this working?
You don't have to put the monsters in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. Oh, yeah, this happened before. I had to do this. Oh, but I still can't do it. Right. It's not letting me add this guy as a turn. All right. I think I have to do the same thing I did last time, and I had to add him somewhere else on the map and had a turn that way. Some of those goofy things. Oh, what the hell? I still can't do it. Okay. I don't know why this is happening. Okay. I am just going to add a generic specter. That's whoever this is. That's standing in line for or standing in place of them. No idea why it's not letting me add this guy to the initiative. But see, I also got to do Piddlewick, and he will jump in. Piddlewick actually usually gets a good initiative. And Casimir, he will go at point 14. All right, so descending, it looks like Jugs, you are going to be first in line.
I'm gonna yell, "Fuck, that hurt!" And I'm gonna bound over the table towards the door.
Okay. Yeah, so you utter that exact phrase and bound over the table, knocking over whatever silverware is remaining on it, and bolt out the door. Piddlewick sees you do that, and he quickly follows suit. He thinks, well, if he's doing that, I'm getting out of here too. Casimir, let's see. I don't think he has any healing capabilities. No, he's more of a wizard.
Where's the specter?
You have no idea. It's standing in for something else.
Okay.
Is the door open currently?
Yes, currently it is still open. Casimir, Adrian, were you wounded?
No.
No, it doesn't look like. You were able to dodge out of the way, I think.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, he will say, yeah, I think we should get the hell out of here. So he kind of goes up against the wall, and if something comes in, he'll try to attack it. So Adrian, you're up.
Close the door.
Okay. You close the door, and the door is shut. Nothing stops you from closing it. So
So I'm closing it. It's pretty quick, I'm assuming.
yeah, that'd be like a flourish.
Is there anything that I could use to tie, block? Did the door open towards us? Did the door open outward?
I would guess that the door probably opens inward into this room. So basically, yeah, you would probably be able to grab one of the chairs around the dining room table.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. So you're going to move a chair into there. I'm not going to draw it on the map. It doesn't really need to be there, but we'll say that currently it's blocked with a chair. So somebody else does something, and now it's Clytus' turn.
All right, I go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will cast a. Oh, let's do it at second level. I will heal Mr. Jugs for, what is that, 12? Is that how you read that? 12?
Oh, it would be 17, I think. Oh, wait. No, it's, yeah. What is that? Is it like a,
Can you guys hear me?
yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure.
I don't know why it did 2 5s.
I see you moving. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah,
We
you
can
can't
hear you.
us.
Oh, you hear me. I just don't hear you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna. Well, that was weird.
That is weird.
Can you hear us?
I'll hang up. You can call me back. How about that?
Okay.
Let's see if that does it.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I don't know why it's showing 2 5s on there. We'll just go with 12, Jugs.
Yeah, okay.
So, Rowan, you're up.
All right.
Oh, bugger. Oh, man, it moved everyone.
Oh.
Son of a
Can you
bitch.
hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Awesome. hear
Awesome.
us?
I hear you. So yeah, it was 12 points for Jugs.
I thank you. I added 12. We couldn't figure out why it rolled 5, or two
Well,
5s.
I think that, yeah, that's weird. I don't know. What does it say?
How does the spell work? Because what they've got, if you like hover over the 5s, they're different rolls.
1d8 plus charisma plus equals 2 plus 3.
You get 10 more Jugs.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. It's like a
The
D8,
rolls.
a D8, and then my charisma on top of it.
Oh, maybe that's it.
So it would be 17 instead of 12. Is that right?
Nice.
So
Yeah.
27 total between Rowan and myself.
Nice.
Oh. So 34 I'm at. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
Feel a lot better.
Was that some kind of a remote thing? Oh, no, Rowan, I saw you.
Oh, there.
I didn't see you
Yep.
move there.
Standing.
No, I
Okay.
moved.
Okay. So we're back to Jugs.
What do you guys? Should we just go downstairs? Should we go explore the other way? What do you guys want to do?
Well, we know that other double door is in the same area where we just got lightning bolted.
Right, but
Yeah.
there's a stairway to the left there, going down.
Yeah.
Did you see where we got lightning bolted from? You were in the door.
Yep. There was something on top of in that black square on top of that statue.
Yeah, it basically, the entire head area of that statue is kind of shrouded in darkness, magical darkness, because you can't see through it, even with dark vision.
I was gonna run out there and start pounding on him, but you know.
Oh, I
How
was
tall
gonna.
is that?
How tall was the statue?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's 40 feet tall, carved out of granite, looks like. Yeah, would not been
So-
you. Just to clarify, Paul, and I looked this up because I knew this would possibly come up. But your shadow step wouldn't allow you to teleport to it because you have to actually see the area.
Oh, I know that, but now I can run up things and down things and across things.
Oh, I see. You actually just
So,
physically run
I-
up the front of
I
it.
had
Okay.
an idea.
You want me to haste you, Paul?
That'd be awesome. But I don't know if you get. I'm willing to go downstairs, or I'm willing to open the door and run
So-
the hell out there.
You want me to haste you and let you
Hang
go?
on.
No?
Go ahead. Go
What's
ahead.
up?
When you open the door, why don't I cast light on that dark area, seeing it's a cantrip of mine?
I'm not sure that dispels darkness.
Okay. Then I can cast my channel divinity, which gets rid of magical darkness.
Let's see, a creature. Magical. Oh wait, if any of this spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell second level or lower, the spell that created the light is dispelled. As far as a channel divinity, that might be something. Is there a specific ability name for that?
Radiance of the Dawn.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Yep.
If it specifically says it dispels magical dark, oh, if I spelled radiance properly, that would help. Oh, what is this? It's not on roll 20.
I'll paste.
Gotta go back to the book.
Yeah, it must be actually
Old
in the-
school here.
Exactly. Yeah, I actually have to look something up.
It's my domain feature.
Yeah, I wonder if that's maybe why it's not in.
So let me copy and paste it into the chat. There you go.
Any magic within 30 feet is dispelled. So yeah, if you could get within 30 feet of it. Now keep in mind, the statue is 40 feet up, and it's about 30
Can't
feet
you
away.
cast that on someone else though too?
No.
No. Oh, I thought you could you do your channel divinity on someone else, or maybe that's some other ability you have.
Yeah, it's different stuff.
So yeah, if you could get within 30 feet of it, it looks like that may actually dispel the darkness. If it's
All right.
unless if it was caused by the darkness spell, the standard darkness spell.
Right. So
Yeah.
if I got right, if you look in the room, Paul,
Yeah, I saw your
like
ping.
right there.
That would looks like that would barely be because that is about maybe 15, 10. I have to double check, but it would likely
Yeah.
be within 20. It would be probably within 40 feet of with the diagonal distance to the top. It's
Yeah.
still the head would still be above you, but it would be considerably closer. So
Okay.
yeah, you guesstimate that you would be within range of a normal
Okay.
triggering of that ability at that spot.
I'm willing to go in there with you.
You want me to haste both of you?
Well, I guess. Are we still in I'm assuming we're not in combat rounds. Nobody's opened the door, right?
Right.
Nobody's opened the door. I'm keeping the rounds depending on what you want to do. I'll say during this discussion, like a couple rounds have passed if you decide to continue. If you're just going to bail and leave
Is our
the
goal to look for.
Well, if we're considering rounds, then at some point I moved in here
okay.
closer.
I guess my question is to the group: is our goal to examine this entire complex? If it is, then let's go kick his ass. If it's not, then.
I mean, let's put it this way. We were told that something to help us defeat Strahd was here by
And-
Madame Ava,
But didn't we get
but
that
we
already?
don't know where it is. No.
No, we didn't. Okay.
So, I mean, we can go somewhere else, but at some point we're going to have to explore everywhere if we don't find it.
Right.
Yep. And we might get something that might not be that thing yet. I'm guessing we need that. It's gonna have a glowing sign on it that says, "This will kill Strahd."
I mean, what are the odds that it's sitting inside of that magical darkness? Probably really low.
Right.
But we do have to explore until we find it, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
I don't think this is super imperative.
I'm willing to go on. I feel fine. I got 4 key points left.
I have a lot of hit points too, so.
I can haste you guys and give you higher AC and more movement speed and all that. More
How you
actions.
guys doing on spells?
I'm fine.
I'm getting down there.
I've got a few left.
Yeah.
I'm always good to go. It's up to you guys. The casters. I'll let the casters make the decision.
I'm fine to go on. If you haste us, I'm even more fine to go on.
Yeah, I have one of those channel divinities left, so I can use it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Alright, who am I hasting? Adrin and Clytus or Adrin and Rowan?
Whichever.
I mean, why do I need
I
to
can't
be
run up
hasted?
statues.
I don't know, I just wanted you to be able to get in and out faster. So you
Okay.
can use your channel of divinity.
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, if you don't want that, that's okay.
Well,
I think
probably
that's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay. So you
Alright,
guys.
So, is this where we're gonna stand and then you're gonna open the door?
So,
So you cast haste. and then
I will, like, immediately before you open the door. So,
Okay. So you can have me at the top of the order then, Paul.
Okay. Let's see.
and
Okay.
there's
All right. So you're going to cast haste on.
Rowan and Adrin.
Okay. We'll just. There was a speedy guy icon or something, wasn't there?
Yeah, I thought so.
Is there a lightning bolt?
I thought there was like a. Not
a
the
shoe or something.
The opposite of
There-
this. Yeah, not the snail. It's like the opposite. Oh yeah, there was a boot. Here we go.
There you go.
All right, so you guys are hasted, and at what point? Anybody else want to do anything before Adrin takes his action?
I'm good.
I'm gonna back away after I haste them and then tell him go.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me just double check if Casimir does something here. No, he will. Actually, you know what? He will move into the line of fire, so to speak, and yeah, he basically is going to ready to counterspell another lightning bolt if something shoots out, if another lightning bolt comes out. Okay.
So I should be able to get to there, do my thing, and get back because I'm hasted. Is that how it works?
Well, your movement speed is doubled. That wouldn't double the number of actions you can take.
Okay.
Movement speed is doubled, plus you get an additional action that you can take a dash. So
Okay.
you can use quite a bit of movement speed.
Yeah, and you can move around taking an action. So
Yeah.
you could move,
So-
take an action, and move again.
So that's gonna be the plan. I'm gonna basically get to this point, do my radiance, and then get back to the square I'm in.
Okay.
Okay, so I open the door, right?
Oh.
All right. And
So I will run here along the wall, down and
wait,
all the
I
way
can't
up
see.
the statue.
I need to see you. Wait, you didn't move in real time. I mean, it just stopped. It moves you when you pick your hand off the mouse. So I don't see what path you took. Oh, you were running along the wall, you said.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Not a problem. Okay. So how much do you weigh, actually? Because on that path, you wouldn't be at the wall until after you got to the doors.
We've done this before. Hang on. 165 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely see the floor is all cracked and broken away here, but it does not give way underneath you.
Okay.
And you make it to the statue. Basically, you had to run along the wall. You back down to the floor and then up the statue. It's 40
I can
feet.
move 100 in one move.
Nice.
100 feet in one move.
That is
I would
absolutely ridiculous.
I would say you're basically, yeah. I would say you're at a chest level or so of this statue.
And
But you
I
can
will
use a
my
dash.
dash action to get up to the head. And whatever is there, I'm going to punch.
Okay. Let me see how this will work.
Have fun storming the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 'Cause it's still dark.
Uh-huh. I get it.
They're not expecting that
I'm
either.
trying to see how this would work. Is there a particular part of the darkness you're trying to punch? I mean, you can, this whatever would be here looks like it would be some sort of a head. Like if it was a statue of a wizard, is there part of the wizard's face?
So
you
I
wanted to
guess
punch, or-
what my thought process was is that there was somebody standing up here. So I'm actually not swinging at the head. I think there's something standing on top of the statue. That's what my thought process is.
So you're trying to
I'm-
climb. All right. So the darkness basically enshrouds the head. If you're
Yep.
actually like you're kind of trying to run on top of where the head would be.
Yeah, I'm going to run up and stand on top of the head.
Okay. The darkness actually seems to end right where the head, the top of this head is. So you run up on.
Oh, then I'll punch straight down.
Okay, so you punch the top of the head. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
All right. So you, I guess, go ahead and make an attack roll. It's like AC. Okay, yeah, no problem. You whack it. The second time you drop your hand or something. But yeah, okay. So you do 7 bludgeoning damage against the top of this thing. It doesn't crack open and fall. This is definitely granite, so it's super hard. You don't take any damage from it, but you guesstimate that it would take quite a few whacks to get through the top of this thing.
Okay,
You don't hear it cry out in pain or anything.
hang on. So actually, I take attack twice instead of once. All right. So with my dash. Yep. So I'm done.
All right. Okay. So
Can you move me on top of the black?
let's see. What layer do I have that at?
If not, I can still select myself, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, just gonna make yourself go.
It'll be gone in a round anyway.
Okay, let's not worry about it then.
All right. Okay. Then let's see what's going to happen here. Make a perception check, Adrian.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. So you're standing there, and you don't hear anything, and suddenly you feel this huge amount of negative energy just course through your body, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Whoa! Nice.
There you go.
Okay, so you're going to take
20 and a 1.
nice.
Great.
Well done. So you actually will only take half of this damage. And this is necrotic damage.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, so 52 points. Actually, half of that would be 26 points of necrotic damage. And you hear something curse.
Okay.
All right, and that was something's turn. Where did you go? I thought you were standing kind of in the shoulder area, or are you actually still on top?
He's
of the
in the
head?
You
darkness.
kind of had to be.
Yeah, you're.
I was on top of the head. That's where I was.
All right.
So I don't know where the head is, so I can't tell.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can.
He's smelling the darkness.
Yes, smelling the darkness.
Can you move? Oh, you can't move your guy now either. All right, here, hang on.
I found him.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just going to move you here so you're at least partially accessible.
Okay.
Okay, so, that was its turn. Clytus, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what I can really do, unfortunately. Since I can't run up the statue and I can't do an area effect. I mean, at this point and I already used my turning for the day. We didn't do a short rest or anything, did we?
Not,
No.
That I'm aware of.
Yeah.
no,
so...
not since the,
All right, so yeah, I can't. Not a lot I can do really. I guess I can come out here and be a target, take away some of the possible.
Okay, how much do you weigh, Clytus?
Oh, I'm short, man.
tubby.
I'm short. 110.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I thought a
Look at my
dwarf would weigh
sheet.
more than that.
Total weight 110.3 plus
Wow.
Yeah, but what are you
Any-
carrying?
treasure or anything.
Yeah,
Well, that's including the stuff I'm carrying.
that's
Oh,
including
really?
all your gear and everything.
Yeah.
Wow, for a dwarf, that's pretty lightweight. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So again,
That's what it says.
you can tell that this edge of this thing is super crumbly, but it does not collapse underneath you.
Okay, just looking to see if there's anything I can cast that would be relevant or useful. I suppose I could dispel magic on the try to get rid of the darkness.
So that would be a possibility under normal circumstances. Let's see. Okay, oh, you just pulled it up. That's easy enough. So it's. Dun, 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 dun. I just had this.
D equals 10 plus the spell's level, which would be.
Well,
Wow.
if it's third level or lower, it automatically ends.
Yeah, and darkness is a level 2 spell. So, yeah. So you move there, and you actually dispel the darkness.
Never mind, Rowan.
Nice. Good. We could save that.
What appears underneath it is, I gotta see where this is. I think it's a map.
Please,
layer.
Adrin. Oh my god! It's Adrin.
It's
Oh
Adrian
crap!
the
I just moved the whole
time.
map. Hang on. How do I get to this layer?
Did you go to map layer token?
Yeah, I there's a map and background layer, and oh,
Huh.
for frack's
Not
sake.
liking you.
Yeah, I don't know what I didn't put it on the GM layer. All right, hang on. Let me just try and. Oh, I want to clear drawings. Oh wait, I think that's it. Oh no, I don't want to delete all drawings. That's how all my map things on it. Okay. Anyway, there I can't remove the darkness. Apparently, this is a. It's basically a standard. It looks like the rest of. You see the darkness at the top of this thing disappear. It looks like the normal proportioned head of a human figure, a humanoid figure. It looks to be also made of solid granite. You can't see the face too clearly from where you're at, but you can see that there are two holes where the eyes would be. Look like they open up into a chamber, and you do see a flitter of movement from within. That's about all you can catch from where you're at. You see Adron standing on top of the head. And that would be pretty much the extent of what you could do that round. So Rowan would be next. Rowan, you see the darkness disappear, so your original plan doesn't really seem to come into play
Yep.
now.
That's okay. Can I? Did I see that flitter of movement as well?
No, only Clytus did.
Okay.
He's the only one that can really see the face of this thing.
So, if I move to like this square, would I be able to?
No, you'd pretty much have to be where Clytus is, or possibly right behind him.
All right.
But you didn't, Clytus. I mean,
Right.
you have no indication of what he saw, and then even what he saw was very fleeting. It was like for like a brief second.
But it looks like a hole, basically.
You just see a head. You see a head, the kind of the
All
back
right.
side of a head, and that's all. Actually, a robed, a cowled head. You don't know what the face looks like.
I'm gonna move there and take a look, and then I would probably see what he saw.
Yeah, you see a face, basically a humanoid face with two holes where the eyes are. You don't spot any movement.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do this into the holes, like the closest one to me.
Do what? You don't have a target to shoot at.
Targeting the eye hole.
Okay. Well, the mechanics of the way magic works, you need to target something specifically, not the absence of something. If you wanted to target the head, you could do it. If you wanted to try and target the space immediately behind the eyes, you could, but you can see there's nothing.
Yeah.
You don't.
Alright.
You know you would not hit a creature because you don't see a creature to target.
Okay. Well, I'll just stand by then.
Okay.
I'll just move back to this square.
Okay. Jugs, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna see that the magic is gone.
Yep. You see the head of the statue again, more in profile, so you can't really catch details of the front.
I guess I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the head of the statue.
Kind of similar scenario. You don't have unless you're shooting at trying to damage the granite of the statue head itself.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. I don't know where the spell came from. I know that the head was shrouded in magic. I turned the corner, or darkness. I turned the corner. The darkness is gone. I see Adron and a head. I guess I would shoot at the head because I don't know. I assume it came from the head that was covered in magic.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know any better.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Definitely enough to hit the head, and so you do 11 points of fire damage. You scorch a bit, but again, looks like you'd have quite a bit more damage to like shatter it. It otherwise behaves like normal granite would.
Okay.
Okay, then Piddlewick, he follows you, and he actually is smart enough to know that a poison dart probably wouldn't do too much to this statue, so he won't do anything. Casimir, he is... Oh, what would he do?
Cast Disintegrate on the statue.
Yeah, if he had Disintegrate, he certainly would. He doesn't want to do a fireball while you're standing up there.
Do it.
Do it.
He's got advantage, or he's got.
No, actually, you know what? He is going to... he Misty
What do you
Steps.
have?
He Misty Steps... Wait, what's the distance?
He has advantage on dex saving throws, and if he passes a dex saving throw, he doesn't take any damage. Use that fireball.
Misty Step only goes like 30 feet.
Yeah, he'd have to move.
It's
to the
30
edge.
feet, yeah.
Yeah, he would. Well, he could move and do it. Well, if
Use that fireball.
if Adrin's going like, come on, do it. I'm
I would be
here.
doing it, yeah.
Okay. What the hell? He'll do a fireball.
Shit, I'll do one too.
All right. So he detonates a fireball, basically centered in the middle of that the head of that statue.
Adrin doesn't take damage from dex spells.
Well, actually, yeah, he can't really target the center of it because he doesn't know anything about it being hollow or anything. So he just targets the head itself. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Let's see how much damage he would do here. So 39 for full damage.
Does the statue really get a save?
Something does.
Oh, yeah. I suppose.
What would it do here? What is its dex save? Huh, okay. It failed its save. All right, so yeah. Why is this not being treated? Okay. So, E39. Okay, yeah, you hear something yowl from inside the statue's head. And
Nice.
now everyone kind of knows, everyone heard that. So you can kind of put two and two together and figure, okay, the inside of this statue's head must be hollow and there must be something inside of it. And it's Adrin's turn. So Adrin, you are on top of the head of the statue. You heard clearly something yowl in pain from within there. You see smoke now actually coming out of its eyes.
All I can do is punch stuff, so I'll punch the head 3 times.
Wait, why don't you teleport in?
Can I see?
From your
If you look
vantage
through
point,
the holes.
I don't understand.
well, from your
So-
vantage point, you are basically on top of the head right here.
Yeah.
You do see smoke coming out, like twin plumes of smoke coming out. So you figure that, and you heard the fireball. So you figure a fireball detonated inside the head of this thing. There must be some
If I
means
look
of egress.
down the top, can I see inside the eyes?
Yeah, if you look down, you can see there's basically two 2-foot holes where the eyes would be, and smoke is kind of
they're
pouring
that
out.
big. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If I can see inside, okay, if I teleport in, am I like scrunched down and I can't move? Would I be able to move around?
You actually can't see past the smoke, so you get an idea. Okay, the inside of this thing's hollow, but you have no idea what's waiting for you inside.
So I wouldn't be able to teleport in either.
No, because you couldn't see it really. The smoke is obscuring seeing what's in there. But you figure you could climb through the hole. It's 2 feet wide.
You have 100 movement. You could
And you're sticky like
Oh.
Spider-Man, so you could
get in and get out.
All right, I will climb. I will run in and punch whatever's in there.
Okay. All right. So you clamber down the face of this thing like Spider-Man and kind of squirm through the hole. Inside, it's just filled with choking smoke. Not enough that you have to like make a save or anything because it's this fireball. But you basically catch something's a humanoid form moving around in here enough that you could actually target it with an attack.
And I am going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to do.
Okay. This is a magical attack, I assume.
Yep.
The 15 misses, but the 24 and the 23 definitely hit.
All right. So 16 magic.
Okay.
Then what I am going to do is. So how much movement did I use to climb in to the statue?
Like,
Just 10 feet?
let's say 15 feet.
15 feet. All right. Well, so now that I'm hasted, I can. How tall is the statue?
40 feet to the top of the head, so you're maybe 35 feet up.
Oh, hell. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to crawl back out again and crawl back down to the bottom of the statue because it's only like half my movement.
Okay.
Using my disengage action, and then the next time I'm going to climb back up again, punch, and then climb back down.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So you just like go boo boo, and you're and then you quick scramble out of the.
Yep.
You guys basically see Adrian go in. You hear like and then he quick scrambles back out of the eyeball again, down to the bottom of the floor. All right. So you're
Nice.
standing at the base of this thing. Make a perception check while you're there. Okay. All right. So this form, whatever it was, he does something, and you're not sure what. So Clytus is up.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can. All I see is Adrian kind of doing this. I'm gonna go over here and open that door.
Oh! God.
I can close it again. I
Okay.
didn't move my whole movement.
God bless it.
What
Okay.
the frick?
Because what we're fighting isn't enough.
I gotta.
Exactly.
Hang on. I gotta check something here.
Jesus.
I can always close it.
Okay. Let me get my reveal tool out here. Oh, you guys are awesome.
I don't consider that awesome.
Okay.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, you got that right. It's something anyway.
27 rates.
Let me go ahead.
It's
And,
just a bathroom.
yeah, it's just a Strahd's
That'd be
bathroom.
awesome if it was.
All right, let me quickly read this description for you here. This bare stone room consists of a foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in the four corners of the foyer. In the shrine, a faceless obsidian statue stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. Slumped before the statue are two desiccated corpses in tattered garments. Two pairs of alcoves line the north and south walls of the shrine.
All right, close the door.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
It's worth a look.
Yeah. All right.
Yep, sure.
No harm, no foul, right? Okay. Rowan, it's your turn.
All right. I'm still hasted, so I'm gonna move to this square and blast a fireball into those eyeballs again.
Okay. You send a concussive bolt through there. Why don't you go ahead and roll your damage?
Yeah.
$29 full damage. Okay. You don't hear anything from within the statue's head.
All right.
Actually, let me try something here.
Then I'm gonna move back to my original square.
Okay, sorry, I'm just trying something out here.
Okay.
All right. I was trying to draw a transparent shape, but it wasn't working where the darkness was, so never mind. Okay, so Adrin, you see another boom go off and more smoke billowing out of the head. Again, you don't hear anything from within. Jugs, it's your turn.
I mean, I don't really have much I can do.
No.
So I'm gonna go stand right there. And I don't know. I guess say go.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay. Piddlewick kind of seems to have attached to you, so he's following along behind you.
That's because I carry him around a lot.
Yeah, you're kind of like a father figure to him now, apparently. Casimir, he's being more cautious, so he's just going to stand here and ready in action if something...
What do you weigh, Jugs?
A lot.
Oh, yeah, you're not quite on the edge there, but
Okay.
you can tell... Well, how much do you weigh? Just so I know.
Let's see.
If you're grossly over the threshold, it might still be a chance.
I weighed less than Adrin, so I didn't feel I had to worry.
Yeah, I
don't
guess
know.
I forgot to ask you there, but if you weighed less than Adrin, then... Well, wait,
Yeah.
Adrin weighs 110. How much do you weigh?
Oh, wait. Okay, no.
No, wait,
With
that was Clytus.
I'm 105 with my equipment. I'm 165 pounds.
Yeah.
Less than Clytus. 136 I weighed.
Well, Clytus was like 110, so...
Yeah.
Either way, none of you have done it so far. Jugs,
I don't know how to find my weight. I put it in here somewhere, but
On bio,
It's
should be
right
in
on the bottom
the bio section, core bio spells.
core. It's
Bio.
like right in the middle towards the bottom where all your items are listed.
That's your equipment weight.
that's my equipment, not my
There's a bio tab.
bio.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
250, I see at the top.
yeah, 250 plus 86 in items, so like 336.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So then...
I weigh a lot.
Yeah, so you definitely...
I'm big.
You caused the entire balcony to collapse. Okay, so any creature on the balcony when it collapses falls 30 feet to the temple floor below. So everyone will take 3d6 damage.
Fiddlewick.
How much does it turn out to be here? Okay,
Well,
12.
Fiddlewick wasn't out there when I stepped out there, so he
No,
doesn't count.
but the whole balcony collapsed, so he also will
so-
plummet 30 feet.
well, no,
What
it's
was
just
that
me and
weight again?
Clytus.
What? No, the whole balcony collapsed. So is Clytus,
But
Jugs...
Piddlewick moved out after him.
Yeah, Piddlewick's turn was
Oh,
after
yeah, that's
mine,
right. I'm
so
sorry.
I was already out there and he was still in the room.
Yes, you're right. So, yeah, so you and Clytus fall 30 feet to the floor, take 12 points of hit points of damage. And that balcony is no longer a balcony.
All right.
That is now at the same level as the main area.
I wave. Hey guys.
Yeah, you see
Hurry up and
Adrin,
kill it.
you see Adrin just kind of shake his head.
Hurry up and kill this thing so we can go home.
You guys are so heavy.
Yeah, and now Piddlewick kind of goes up on his turn to the edge of the door, looks down, and kind of waves down to you. He doesn't feel confident enough to jump after you. Now Casimir looks down, and Piddlewick kind of looks up at Casimir, and Casimir just kind of rolls his eyes and picks him up and just kind of dangles him over the edge and drops him to the floor. So he's like,
Messes with him.
yeah. No, he wants to be by you, so he helped him down. Adrin, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I run up, run in, and if there's something there, I punch it.
Okay, so you run back up, squirm again through the eye hole. It's, as before, still filled with smoke. This time you don't see any forms moving, any humanoid forms that you can punch.
I do my best. I don't know. Swing my arms around and try and connect with something on 3 swings.
Okay, yeah, you just go, and nothing's there.
Nobody's there.
Yeah, you're pretty confident that this area is empty.
So well, nobody else knows. Well, I want to stay in here.
Well, if you want to make a perception check, I may be able to reveal.
Do you want me to fail a perception check? Check.
Yeah, if you can fail.
Hey, oh my God!
there you
Yeah,
go.
you didn't fail.
No, that was quite good. You see, what do you see? It's
You have a +6 to perception. What are you talking about? You have a
Apparently, I rolled like crap all the other times.
well, first thing you notice is that you have pretty good cover from any attacks from the outs that might originate outside the head. You've basically got 3/4 cover from you here, but also you. You spot a stone trap door in the floor of the statue's head.
Bastard.
All right.
And you've got enough movement left with your speed that you could actually do something. I would say if you wanted to open the trap door, you could. That would pretty much use up the rest of your turn. But
Well,
How
so
did he use so much movement? He has 100 movement, and he only climbed 30 feet.
no,
I
I'm
guess
saying
what-
if you want to use the rest of your movement to move around, that's fine. If you wanted to try and open the door, I would let you do that, but that would take the
right,
rest of your turn.
I get it. So my question is,
It's not open.
did I need to punch anything to? What came first, the perception check or my punching?
It was after. Basically, your punching came first, and while you were flailing around, you happened to notice this trapdoor.
But if I open the trap door, theoretically something I can't move in and I can't punch anymore, right?
That would be the end of your turn after opening.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that the trap door stays closed, and I'm gonna yell out, "There's a trap door in here, and I don't see anybody."
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap door. Okay, yeah. So everyone hears a disembodied voice emitting from the head, saying basically what you just heard. All right. So somebody does something. Let me check something here. Okay. Clytus, you're on now. You're basically at the ground
the
level,
floor?
sitting in a bunch of rubble. Kind of
So
glaring.
is it just the head, or is the entire statue hollow?
You don't know.
Well, Adrian has been in there. Isn't he telling us?
Oh, are you shouting that to Adrian? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Adrian.
You can respond, Adrian.
Oh, okay. There's a trap door. There's something in there.
I thought you went in there and beat something up.
I did, but there's a trap door inside the head.
Yeah, I can't get up there. So, okay, then I'm just going to go up there and start banging with the flat end of my sword on the side to, I don't know.
Make a
Rattle them?
perception
It
check.
sounds hollow.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Here, see if you can find a door outside there.
Persuasion. You gonna persuade a door to appear?
You persuade the statue to lift its skirts.
Didn't work?
Performance, yeah.
There we go.
You performed really well for the
Okay.
statue now.
Because I clicked on perception.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You persuaded it and performed well, but you are not perceptive.
But I can't tell a damn thing.
It's granite. Okay. Yeah, you kind of wail on it with your axe, but nothing really changes about it other than a few chips flaking off. Not many either. Again, it's
Well,
pretty
no, I
minor.
wasn't trying to damage it. I was just trying to make noise to, like,
Oh,
tell
it
if
is.
it was hollow.
No.
So I don't want to wreck my sword.
The granite's thick enough that you really can't tell too well.
All right, all right.
It doesn't. It certainly isn't like this tiny thin patina or anything. That it's. There's
All
definitely
right.
solid granite there, but it may be hollow. You can't tell.
All right, well, I'm going to, like, skitter around the back
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right, then Rowan, you're up.
Well, how far down is this now? Like from the doorway?
Oh, I knew you were gonna make me look that up. Give me a
It's
second here.
30 feet, isn't it? Because you said if we fell off the platform, we fell 30
Oh yeah,
feet.
yeah, it was 30 feet. Never mind.
Okay. So if I like hung from there and dropped, that would be okay.
You would take 30 points of damage. Well, if you hung, you'd probably take. I'd say you'd take 2d6 of damage, 20 feet worth of damage, unless a drop. I'm not going to spend the time to look this up. I would say if you made some sort of a acrobatics dexterity type check, maybe
Okay.
I'd let you take half damage.
Yeah, I'll try that. My goal was seeing I'm hasted. I'm gonna try to just get down and see if I can find like down to here. So
Okay.
let me roll that.
Sure, make an acrobatics check.
Okay. That's a 0.
Okay. So you take full damage.
Some dexterity stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I do have athletics.
This would be more of an. You're trying to avoid.
Yeah, no,
you're trying
that's
to
fine.
land on your 2 feet but without taking
Right.
damage, but
Yeah.
you unfortunately you land right on the edge of a rock, so you take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
But you do make it down, and you can move to the rest of the edge of the statue to be. You don't see Clytus; he's around the back.
Yep.
And you, if you wish, can make a perception check as well when you reach there.
Okay.
Or a performance check, or a persuasion.
Yeah,
Persuasion.
whatever you feel like. Okay, so you don't spot anything unusual other than it's granite, and you see a bunch of
Right.
places where his axe was. Okay, Jugs, you are now alone except for Piddlewick in the midst of.
I'm
this
gonna
rubble.
pick up Piddlewick and put him on my shoulders.
Okay.
And then, wait, before I move myself, let's measure how far I can go. I can go to, like, that square. Okay. Can I see any further, like, into,
Oh yeah, I guess
like,
now that
this
you're
area over here?
yeah, now that you're in the room, I should you basically I'll just reveal this whole room just because it'll be easier and I won't forget later. This is a pretty big chamber. So opposite the area where you came in, there's another balcony that doesn't look like it's collapsed that goes into two, looks like two other sets of double doors that are open. And on the opposite corner, there's another staircase going up to that balcony and some pillars, and the room itself may continue on. Actually, I need to double check that.
How high is that balcony?
It's
30.
also 30 feet.
Dang.
At the base level, there is actually. You know what? I'm going to move you guys. This is going to be a confusing thing because now Casimir is going to be off the map. I'm going to move you guys to the next level because it's actually on the next floor, on the next lower level.
Well, Casimir's up next, so why don't you just move him?
Yeah, okay. Let me just do that and get everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I would have just looked around, and since I don't see anything, then my turn would pretty much end there.
Yeah. Okay, so let me copy everyone, and I'm going to move you to the lower map.
Ah.
Actually, I'll just copy and paste everyone. Boy, let me see if I can do this. Put you in about the right spot. Oh, yeah, I pasted everyone offset. I got to find you now. Oh, damn it. All right, so I'm going to put everyone approximately where you would be. I got to reveal this area. So yeah, on this ground floor, move the map to there. Yeah, there's quite a bit of openings and alcoves and so forth. that's what you see.
Looks like that turn order disappeared.
Yeah. In fact, because we moved to a different map.
Okay.
We're going to drop out of combat now because whoever that was is no longer there, obviously. So
Dang
we're
it.
we're in freeform mode now. So
All right.
Then I opened the trapdoor.
okay, a trapdoor reveals a spiral staircase going down.
Like to the base of the statue.
Likely so.
I go down there to the base of the statue.
Okay. Yeah, it goes down, and you find a door in the side of the statue, which emerges pretty much right next to Clytus.
So I didn't see anybody come out of here.
Well, if Adrin, if you open the door at the base of the statue, you see Adrin come out.
So whatever was in there is gone.
But didn't leave through that door.
Didn't get through that door.
Didn't appear so. The trapdoor was closed at the top, definitely. It wasn't already open.
Well, shit.
Is this door over here open? Because there doesn't look like a door there. Like, can we see out that way?
If you move over to that area, sure. Let's.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just mostly checking to make sure I don't see something moving around. Really. That's all.
You actually look in there, and now that you're paying attention, now that you've gotten down here and started moving around, you actually hear sounds of movement coming from that room, or through that opening. And glancing through it, you see a figure kind of darting about. It's basically the amber doors that once sealed this great stone room have been smashed. Their pieces laying in amid crushed bones, armor, and weapons. And you see this figure, a humanoid figure, jumping and dodging and darting about, while these pieces of crap on the floor, like crushed bones, armor, and other various debris, suddenly animate off the floor and kind of get hurled at him. And he doesn't, whoever it is, doesn't appear to have noticed you at the moment, or at least is too preoccupied with dodging all these flying missiles flying about.
Hey guys, what the hell's going on in here? Adrin, is that the guy you saw?
Is that the guy I saw?
Well, if you head over there,
Yeah.
you get a look. Go ahead. Oh, actually, why don't you both make perception checks? And anyone else that wants to move up to that area, I guess.
Not bad for a 0, but...
Dude!
Oh yeah, Piddlewick's on my shoulders.
Excuse me, Rowan. Did you make? Oh, okay, Seb. All right.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
so
was
I did the
terrible.
best.
All right. So you can't really tell who the figure is. It's his back has been to you most of the time, where he's dodging around so much.
I just yell, "Hey!"
Okay. The figure stops, turns around, and sees you now, all standing in the opening. And
I'm not saying the opening. I'm peering around the opening.
okay, either way, it's a humanoid figure, and you actually do now recognize him. It's Rictavio.
Ah,
Ah,
Ah, hey, jackass.
wait,
And-
jackass, what
He sees you, and his jaw kind of
did
drops.
he do?
And at the same time, a sword comes flying up and smacks him upside the head, and you see him get knocked to the ground.
Hey, try
And-
getting the hell out of there, you moron.
Well, at this point, there are actually creatures in this room.
Oh,
So I am going to go ahead and roll initiative, so you guys can join combat if you so wish.
that's why I was trying to be quiet, Clytus.
Hey,
Hey!
hey, my buddy!
wow, 11. That's like my best ever.
God, I got everyone all bunched together here. Hang on.
That's pretty sad, but it's true. Usually I get like 6 or less.
All right, so damn, Casimir's kicking ass on the initiative. Piddlewick not so much.
That's all right. He's a lovely little
Piddlewick.
fighter.
It's okay. Just sit on my
Oh
back.
crap! And
You got
another
this,
one.
buddy.
Another one.
Damn
that I
it, we
can't-
need those darts shot.
He's on my shoulders. He's got high ground.
What is it with these types of guys? I can't do this. Okay. Give me a second here. I think I know what the problem is. No.
Get why my camera is so crappy.
Yeah, you've been really blurry today.
And then it'll focus. I'm plugged in with a cord and nothing else is running in the house. So
Huh.
I have like all the bandwidth.
Maybe that's it. You have too much bandwidth.
Yeah, right. I think it's this crappy ass computer I'm on.
No. I'm reconstructing Rictavio here. Give me a second.
Oh, he must have got hit by that sword pretty hard.
Yeah, I completely smashed him. Come on. I just gotta enter his hit points and everything here.
I think this camera is confused by my Argyle sweater and it can't focus.
Alright, good enough. Oh, I should let you guys see what his status is, too. Alright, in any case. Oh, I gotta add him to the initiative, too. That helps. And now I can add him as a player. Yeah, okay. I figured out what the problem was. Not why, but what it was. So. Oh, and we've got some bad guys here, too. And you cannot see them. And I'll go ahead and roll initiatives for all of them separately.
Maybe he's what we're supposed to find at the Amber Temple.
Maybe.
Well, if you recall, he was kind of part, for you, from what you deduced, he was kind of foretold to be some sort of
An ally.
Yeah.
Right. And that
But I
isn't
thought,
that who Esmeralda was looking for too?
yes, she was.
Right?
Well, Esmeralda
Well,
was
no.
looking for Van Richten.
No, you're right. Never mind. Yeah,
Oh, right.
I was wrong.
So, it looks like Adrin is going to get to go first.
Shocker.
So I don't see anything else in there.
No, you see things being picked up and thrown about, but you don't see any creatures or anything visible.
Do I care about Rictavio at all?
We know he's an ally of ours, according to Madame Ava.
Fortune.
Well, we
teller.
don't know. We assume because she couldn't straight out tell us anything. She had to read around everything, but
From what you remember, I mean, he was always pretty cordial and friendly to you. He did have an interesting amount of knowledge of where you guys came from, and Adrian, you found that to be kind of interesting. He actually knew about.
Okay.
Wasn't
we know
he the
he's
guy
from
with the
outside
wagon?
worlds.
Yes, he was the one with the
That's
wagon
him.
and the tiger, and yes.
Yeah, but he was shady, and he took off on us, and there was some shady crap going on early on with him. I didn't necessarily
Yeah.
trust him.
But we were also told he's an ally.
But was it him or was it those drunk brothers or something? That,
No, we were told
you know?
someone with a monkey, an entertaining man with a monkey.
Right.
Oh, I'll go in and say,
I don't think the drunk brothers were entertaining enough.
are you a good guy or a bad guy? And so I go in there and I don't say anything, right?
Nope, just
Nothing to punch. All right. Well,
Also, haste lasts for a minute, so you guys probably aren't hasted anymore. So
Right.
it's probably been a minute.
I think I will go on. I don't see anybody. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move, and then further, since I don't see anything to punch, I say, dude, are you friend or foe? Then I'm going to go and dodge.
okay. Take the dodge action.
Dodge.
Okay. Yeah, Rictavio obviously recognizes you and says, "I'm friend, of course, but I think we should try and get out of here if we can."
Oh,
But before you
Yay.
can, something else gets to do something, and you see a piece of debris on the floor lift up and get flung in your direction, Adrin.
Oh. The heck was that?
I fall.
Oh, that was loud.
This really seems like a good place for a fireball.
Okay, 16
Get
hit you?
Octavio out of there.
I'm sorry, 15. Does a 15 hit you?
no, but hang on a second. I'm going to use my reaction
Okay.
to catch the missile.
Okay.
Oh, I got to be hit by it first. Damn it!
Okay. Unless you want to be hit by it, you could do that.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. So you dodge out of the way of like a partially disintegrated box that almost hits your head. But you dodge it. Another one then goes and does the same thing. Let me just see. Actually, this one's at Rictavio, but this one he manages to dodge out of the way of it. So Casimir, he never. Wait, no, he already cast his fireball.
Yeah.
So, and he doesn't see any opponents. Does he have dispel or anything like that? No, he doesn't have much that could help here. So, he will cast. Yeah, I guess he'll ready a magic missile if something shows itself. So Rowan's up. Oh no, something else gets to go. Another missile comes flying out of a corner, also at Rictavio, and completely misses him totally. Rowan, it's your turn.
All right.
Yeah, so if you imagine the scene from Poltergeist, that's what this kind of room kind of looks like, with all this shit flying around. And
Shit. I don't really have anything I can do. I'm just gonna hang back and aid if needed, I guess.
aid. Okay.
Just keep me in the turn order for now.
Okay. Then Jugs is up.
I guess I'm gonna walk forward, and I don't see anything to target.
No, you see previously motionless objects that were laying on the floor, or possibly previously in flight, they lift up and seem to get thrown at various targets.
So does it seem to be kind of one at a time, or does everything seem to be?
It's not like everything's in motion. It seems like
Okay.
individual things. I mean, they're coming from different directions, so
Yeah, it's not like everything in the room is lifting up and flying around
no.
at the same time.
I mean,
kinda
D&D
thing.
combat's abstracted turn by turn.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But you're seeing that it doesn't look like there's one thing moving here, picking something up and throwing it. There's at least, multiple things.
I guess already an action to shoot a firebolt at the next thing that lifts up.
Okay. All right. Rictavio, he says, well, he doesn't want to necessarily leave you guys while if you're here, but he moves forward to go even with Adrin and says, after you. And indicates towards the door.
You go ahead. I'll be okay. I'll follow you.
Okay. All right. Well, then he nods and moves on. Clytus, it's your turn.
So, yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, it's at this point it's all blind fighting.
Yeah. At this point, I think we walk out and talk to Rictavio and figure out what's going on.
All right, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go here and look over there.
Okay. Reveal that area now. You can see that beyond that is basically a wide hallway, and beyond it is a larger chamber.
All right, so I'll double move and look here.
Okay, you're going to make me read a description, aren't you? What's the limit of your dark vision?
Let's see. $60 feet.
Okay, so pretty much effectively this whole big-ass room. You see... description of that is glistening amber coats the walls and ceiling of this enormous hall like a sculpted honey, and dust covers the black marble floor. The vaulted ceiling is 25 feet high. Set into the walls at a height of 5 feet are amber ledges lined with life-size alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels. Many of the statues have fallen off their perches and lie shattered on the floor. An amber door in the north wall stands open. 4 other amber doors to the west and south stand closed. And, okay, that was your turn. Piddlewick is going to basically just stand by Jugs to follow you.
Well, he's up on my shoulders.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I picked him up.
Okay, so he just claps his hand again. All right, so Adrin being the only one left in the room, well, let's see. There's still a chance. Actually, you know what? As Rictavio's leaving, another object gets hurled at him, which he ducks easily. So, Adrin, you get to go before anything else occurs.
What happens when I firebolt it?
Oh, yeah. You go ahead and make an attack roll. Oh.
Nice.
You actually connect with something. Basically, yeah, that would have hit. Let's see. Okay, yeah, go ahead. 12 damage. Okay, so you actually strike something, it seems, that kind of is semi-incorporeal, but it does look like there is actually some presence manifesting itself there that you actually hit with your firebolt.
Nice.
Interesting. So it's not magic, it's potentially beings of some sort.
You get the impression that there's like some kind of creature there.
Which means they can just follow us if we leave.
So can I see where the firebolt went?
Yeah, it was in the upper left corner of the alcove to the north.
So do I think I have a good chance of walking up and whacking whatever was there with the firebolt?
If it's still there, yeah, you could basically would make a disadvantage attack roll in that spot.
Let's see here, I can do 5, 10. So is it there?
Yeah, it would be in that spot if it was there.
I can move to 10, 5, 10, 15, 15, 25, 30, 40. I can move, punch, and then come right back out if I miss. So I'll try that.
Are you
So
still
15
hasted?
feet?
Wait, are you still hasted?
No, but I
No,
have
but
a
he's got
50 move.
50.
Okay, so you would not be able to disengage.
That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, let me take that hasted thing off you because you're not hasted anymore. Oh, for frick's sake. Get me on the right level. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right.
Okay, you actually connect with something on both hits.
Nice.
Now your attacks are considered magical, correct?
Yep.
Magical bludgeoning. Okay.
If I hit twice, I'm going to go ahead and spend a key point and just do it again.
Okay.
So then if I flurry blows, I get 2 more unarmed strikes.
Both hit.
So 19, 31 points of damage total, all magic, all bludgeoning, all
Okay.
day.
You hear this kind of unearthly howling shriek come from basically that corner of the room, and you see some objects that were kind of trembling just drop to the ground. So whatever it is, you think that you may have defeated it.
Score!
Unfortunately, there seem to be other things in the area, and they now focus all of their attacks solely upon you.
Hang on. So I did
Yeah,
that.
he can
So
still
I can
move.
still move.
Okay.
So I'm going to move like right there, I guess.
Oh, okay. So you run out of the room. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you hear these howls, these disembodied howls of fury and frustration as you run out. Jugs and Rick Tavio, though, are still in throwing distance, and a barrage of shit comes flying out of this room at both of you. Let's see actually who he okay. Actually, Rick Tavio is targeted
Probably
first. And
Piddle too, maybe. I don't know if you want
And technically, he is on my shoulders, so.
yeah, let me just see here first. Rick Tavio takes another hit. All right. Well, I'd say your head. Basically, Jugs, it's you that would take the hit if it's going to be you.
Yeah.
But actually, it's Rick Tavio again. Doing even. Oh my God! And another hit. Jesus. Yeah. So he's getting pelted with stuff.
Let's go.
But yeah, and then it's Casimir's turn. Yeah, he doesn't have another fireball. So, and he still doesn't have a target. Well, no, he saw you do that thing with the firebolt, so he's going to go ahead and try that. Disadvantaged shots into the corner. But unfortunately, one of them was a 1, so he misses. One more attack from whatever's in there. Oh, finally Jugs gets targeted.
Leave me alone.
Yay! Oh, nice. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
All right. Excellent. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent. That's not what you're supposed to say.
Well, I wanted them to
You're
get one
supposed
hit
to be-
in.
You're supposed to be impartial.
I am impartial. I want everyone to get a fair shot to hit Jugs. Rowan, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to.
Oh, jeez.
Where am I? Okay, I'm right. I'm right
You're
next
like-
to. I'm right next to you. Okay.
Right behind Rick Tavio.
Yeah, Pedalwick's kind of on Jug's shoulder. Or more like this area. It looks like Jugs is peeping over him. It's more the other way around.
Jugs, that's for you.
Thank you. All 19 of it?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so it's
Thank you. That's nice.
And it's Jugs' turn.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna back up about 15 feet,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sit there with my readied firebolt again for the next time I see something picked up.
Okay. Yeah, Rictavio is sick of getting pelted with stuff, so he definitely moves off to the side here, out of the line of fire. Clytus.
All right, I'll run back over here. Double move.
All right, yeah, you come running back, and you basically see now everyone has exited this chamber.
Yeah.
Pedalwick will continue to ride piggyback. Rowan, one of these.
Yep.
You are basically in the line of fire while one of these things throws a bunch of debris at you.
Yep.
Big wooden part of a chest comes targeting at you. Jugs, you cannot see where it originates.
Okay, well that's if I do see something. Then I rolled in advance.
Yeah, that's fine. So does a 22 hit you, I'm assuming, Rowan?
Oh, yeah.
Let me. Okay, yeah, and I can't see it, so I can't do that warding flare. Yeah, that hits. You can take that haste thing off of me too.
You gotta be able to see it. How can you get hit by it if you can't see it?
Well, he sees the trunk coming at him. He does not see whatever
Oh,
it is that's
causing
thrown.
it.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I mean, if it's something you could attack, you could try
Right.
and target a spot. But if it's like,
Yeah.
if it's a specific opponent, you cannot see a specific opponent. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from this broken chest as it slams into you.
All right.
And it's Adrin's turn.
You know, because I have not done this yet, I cast Darkness right there.
What's
15-foot radius.
15-foot radius? Okay.
Never mind, I ain't seeing anything.
It's like, this is stupid. Let's just go.
The last time I did this, I really regretted it, but let's see if I can do it. Like right there?
It's a 15-foot radius.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's a 30-foot diameter.
And I'm sorry, can you ping the grid point where it was centered? Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, that's good enough.
So I wanted to make sure that it got the doorway, because that would have been 15 feet, would be right up to the door.
Yeah. So probably like down to there.
Yeah. Anyway, it should cover
Yeah.
the door. We should be able to see us. That way people can leave without getting hit.
Right.
All right, it's going to be purple.
I was just gonna follow Rictavio wherever he went.
There we go.
Enough hassle to draw shit on here. Okay, as you do that, any movement?
I'll just say, let's get the heck out of here. Let's move away from the frickin' door.
Okay. It seems that the darkness actually is quite effective as nothing else comes flying out of the chamber that you can see.
All right.
So if you guys are going to bail, I'm going to go ahead and drop you out of combat because these things actually cannot leave the room apparently, and they aren't going to follow you.
I think we should go somewhere and talk and rest-ish.
Should we go back to that room? I know if we take the stairs, we can go back to the room we came in at.
Before we leave, though, I want to just check out this statue to see if there's anything going on with it.
Let's see.
Not that statue.
You take 43 points of damage.
Right.
Cool.
Is that what he has?
No. I don't even have that.
And you're downed. All right. Thanks for looking at the statue.
Oh, that's the big statue. statue. The statue. It stands between the two bars. Hallways with amber. Like in these exits are alcoves that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staves. It doesn't appear to be magical.
All right.
Good.
Oh, they're 8 feet tall.
You take 4 to 3 points of damage for looking at it.
Marble wizard statues stand 8 feet tall. Their 9 foot tall golden staffs are made of wrought iron coated in peeling gold paint. Oh, no, yeah, there's nothing else in there. However, one thing I forgot to mention in that hallway you went through right there,
Oh, here, yeah.
there was actually a description for that. Its arched hall rises to a height of 20 feet. You can see your reflections in the amber glaze, but the images don't mirror your movements. Instead, they wave their arms and scream silent warnings at you.
Oh. Fun.
Yeah, kind of a nice, creepy little detail there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go upstairs and
So which way are you going?
hide out.
Trying to go upstairs?
I would just take the stairs
Up
over
here?
here, because those are the stairs that I looked down before, right? I assume.
Yeah, it does seem that they lead up to the balcony where you initially looked out over that.
Yeah.
chamber.
So I know that should lead us back to the room. So I'd just go up that way.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to copy you and paste you guys onto the next level then, or onto the previous level, I should say.
We should already be there, right?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, good point. You won't be in the same spot necessarily. Let me copy Rictavio here, since he won't be there. All right. So you guys aren't in the same spot where you were, but you can figure out. You guys are moving up the steps.
And then we're going to go hang out and talk with Rictavio.
Okay, so you're gonna go into the room where you laid down with the barbarians before, and
Yeah.
Yep.
okay,
I picked my bed.
and Casimir and Fiddlewick will join you. This is quite the troop now.
Good.
All right, so yeah, you close the amber doors behind you. This room does not look to have been disturbed since you were last here. So Rictavio, you see him kind of brushing off his vestments and says,
So Rictavio, what's up?
I was going to ask you the same question, actually. What brings you to this horrible place?
Are you going through the Amber Temples, telling your stories to shit? Like, what's going on? You're a storyteller. What?
I actually have a very good reason to be here.
Oh?
My mortal enemy is here.
Who's your mortal enemy?
That would be one Strahd von Zorovich.
Oh, he's here?
Yes. I tracked him here. He was
Wow.
bearing the body of his chamberlain. What was his name?
Oh, that
Oh,
guy
the
that rang the
guy-
bell?
Yeah, the guy we killed.
Ah,
Yes, Rahadin.
Uh,
I fear he's seeking one of the dark secrets this place may have to offer in hopes of raising his fallen companion.
Oh.
However, before I was able to track him down, I was accosted by some poltergeists in that room. And it appeared to be a dead end in any case, but this place is very, very dangerous.
So, what was in that wagon you had?
In the wagon?
Yeah.
Various tools and sundry.
Yeah, well, there was some beast in there. What's the story with that?
Oh, yes. That was my tiger.
duh.
Yeah, we got blamed for that.
Yeah, we got blamed for that, dude.
You got blamed for what?
It being released in the town.
Oh, well, one of those fools set him loose and tried terrorizing him.
And that was those drunken brothers, I think.
Yes.
They
from,
blamed us.
I believe that was one of the Wachter brothers.
And oh, what adventures happened after we got blamed for it.
I wasn't present to see that. Actually, it would have been fairly interesting to see. But
Yeah.
you'll have to catch me up on what has been going on in Vallaki since I've been gone. I found it necessary to remove myself after that sort of altercation.
Oh, the town went through hell. You
Good.
don't want to go back there.
Good. I never much liked that place.
Yeah. Well,
The Martagovs were all right. I hope they're still fine.
actually, do we know what happened to them?
Eh,
What's the last situation we had with them?
I believe you stopped there. on
Yeah,
your way
they were
in and
still
out of
there.
town. Yeah,
They were okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so what brings your party here? This is a very dangerous spot.
What are we looking for?
We don't know, but
You-
we were told it was going to be something that could aid our quest to defeat Strahd.
Yeah, we want to take out Strahd basically too.
Madam Ava sent
Not a
us to
fan.
find things to help us take out Strahd.
At
Yeah,
Madame
we're not fans.
At Madame Ava's name, his gaze kind of sharpens, and he looks at you and says, "Madame Ava sent you."
Well, not
Well, she
not
told us.
exactly. She kind of just told us things that would help us find artifacts to help us hurt Strahd. And this
people.
just happened to be one of the places where one of those artifacts is.
And you could, I don't know, you went up the amulet and the sword, right?
Yeah. She just did a reading for us, basically.
Yeah, do you happen to know where they are?
He's kind of thinks for a moment, and you see him. So Madame Eva is willingly assisting you in trying to defeat Strahd.
Well, did we tell her what our whole plan was, or did she just
No.
do a generic reading?
No, I don't remember.
I mean, she probably was willingly helping us because she told us like where we could find Strahd and
She gave us that reading because I saved that girl. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Then we
Which
killed her
girl?
whole family.
Which girl
Yeah.
was that?
we assisted them in making it to the afterlife. It's blurry lines.
Yeah. Very blurry.
Well, obviously, I am not privy to everything that's been going on, but it sounds. There's a lot of backstory that you need to catch me up on, but she
A
is-
girl named Esmeralda was trying to help us, and they did not like her. They tried to kill her.
make perception checks. Everyone, make a perception check.
Things went downhill fast.
Yeah, my
Nice.
yeah. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so Rowan,
Ooh.
Jugs,
Oh.
definitely Adrin. Adrin, you notice as soon as Esmeralda's name is mentioned, Rictavio almost imperceptibly kind of twitches. It's like his face doesn't change expression, but he reacts almost kind of like with a start.
Yeah.
So when I notice that, I walk over and I'm going, so you don't like Esmeralda?
Who is Esmeralda?
You twitched when I said her name. So I
Oh,
said her name.
and I said her name.
I didn't twitch.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You
didn't.
called me a liar?
I'm not calling you a liar. Are you calling me a liar?
Yeah, I saw you twitch. Dude, I rolled a 20. It was obvious.
Did I catch that too, Paul, or no?
It could have been either way for you.
Okay.
You don't. Yeah, you almost kind of sensed something happened there, but you weren't sure what. You couldn't.
All right.
You couldn't vouch on your immortal soul that he twitched, but
I'm just gonna aid Adrin and try to not intimidate, persuade maybe.
you want to
Okay.
try and persuade him of what?
that we saw what happened with him. when he
You
the
saw
name
him
was
twitch.
mentioned.
That you noticed that he had some sort of reaction to Esmeralda's
Right.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Okay. All right. He kind of looks at you both like he's thinking, and
Oh.
then he says, "Well, I can tell that you're no friends of Strahd in any case, and perhaps it is time to take you fully into my confidence." And
Yeah,
he
I'd say
reaches
so.
up and takes off his hat, and he completely transforms.
What?
He is no longer a half elf dressed as a bard, but he is an elderly human man. It looks like he's maybe in his late 50s or maybe even 60s, dressed in more simple adventuring garb. And although you do see some holy symbols kind of scattered about his vestments as well. And he says, "My name is not Rictavio. My name is Rudolf van Richten."
Ah, Van Richten, you're the guy that
Aha.
was traveling with Esmeralda and her mentor.
Yeah, she was looking for you.
She was looking for you, and unfortunately, she got caught by Strahd. And I really want to get her rescued.
He thinks she's hot.
He kind of blinks several times now. He says, "Wait, you're saying Esmeralda is here? And he's been
No,
captured
we
by
were at Castle von
Von Ravenloft.
Ravenloft.
I meant here in she's here in Barovia and she's been captured
Yes.
by Strahd."
That's
Yes.
why we said we were with Esmeralda.
Yeah. We were not happy about that turn of
So our
events.
goal is to get her and then kill Strahd. Or whatever. Kill Strahd, then get her.
Something like that.
And then go home.
Either order works.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
stop the wedding.
so you see him just thinking furiously and being he's been kind of overwhelmed by all this. And well, first of all, when you say stop the wedding, he says, "What wedding?"
Not Esmeralda.
Okay.
That wedding is her and I. The wedding we're trying to stop
We
is...
want to stop that too.
Yeah.
We want to
We
stop the wedding
We
between...
want to save Esmeralda from Clytus as well.
We're trying to stop the wedding between Irina and
Strahd.
Strahd. Strahd kidnapped her because he thinks she's his long lost...
Love.
I don't know what you even call it.
My dog needs to go outside. I'll be right back.
Well, she is at this point probably nothing but a Strahd's plaything.
Well,
Isn't everyone?
If we kill that fucker, then, all bets are off, right?
We're
If
here.
if we
to
can
do
destroy
that.
Strahd, then a great evil will be removed from the multiverse. That much I know.
Oh, that is our goal.
I want to get out of here and go back home. And
I
if that's
don't
the
really
only
know
way
about
that's
that.
going to happen, then we're doing it.
I just want to end Strahd at this point. That is my goal.
Very well. This must happen, but I cannot be with you to assist you in this
Why?
Why not?
because you will almost surely die.
Okay. Can you
Madam
help us
Ava
figure...
said that a man who fits your description is supposed to help us.
I can help you. I just cannot be with you.
Okay. Can you give us any advice on how to rescue Esmeralda?
Well, I plan to immediately disembark. She said that she was in Castle Ravenloft as a prisoner.
Yes. We were forced to flee. I really wanted to stay and rescue her, but
We will die if we fight that battle before we're ready.
yeah.
Indeed.
So we're trying to find the artifacts that will help us destroy Strahd.
And these artifacts were foretold by Madame Eva to be
Yes.
items of assistance.
Yes.
We've already found one.
Two.
Two?
No, we only found one.
I
One.
thought the sword was one of them.
No.
The sword was we ended the curse of that guy.
Yeah,
No,
that
that was just a nice sword.
We're still supposed to go to Berez for the third one.
right.
So this artifact, this one artifact that you found that was foretold, you found it already. You have it in your possession.
Yeah.
Show him.
Would you like to see it?
Yes, if possible, I would.
So, all right, I go in my pack and I bring out the icon of Ravenloft.
Okay, the icon of Ravenloft wasn't what you found at Argon Vosthold. That was
I thought we found the giant dragon head or whatever.
Ravenkind.
the
No, something of Ravenkind.
the holy
yeah.
symbol of Ravenkind is what you found at
Oh,
Argon
okay.
Vosthold. The
Who
icon
has
of
that then?
I thought you did.
the icon of Ravenloft was something you found in Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Oh,
The holy symbol
Who
of
is
Raven.
holding it?
The holy
Raven.
symbol of Ravenkind. That I thought we gave to Rowan, because none of the rest of us could use it really.
Oh, well, he's not here right now, right? He's walking the dog.
No, he's right there.
Oh,
He's just blurry.
his camera
just-
was okay.
I just let him outside.
So, do you have the icon?
Amulet of Ravenkind, right, Paul?
It is an amulet, yes.
There's holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Yeah, the holy symbol of
That's what it's
Ravenkind.
called.
Okay. Maybe I wrote that down wrong then. Oh yeah, I got that. It's right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I swear we gave it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does stuff, right? Good stuff.
It does do good stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe
I-
you attuned
I
to it
pulled that
because I
up,
have the
yep.
full description in the notes.
Right.
So you pull that out. So Rictavio asks if he may study it for a moment.
Yeah, we trust him,
Van
don't we?
Richten, I should say.
Not really, but sure.
Okay.
I trust him as far as I can throw him.
He studies it for a moment. You see him close his eyes and chant a bit. Rowan, you kind of recognize this actually as he is chanting something, or you catch bits and pieces of it. It sounds like
Mhm.
prayers to the Morning Lord, actually.
Okay.
And
Oh.
after a moment, he hands it back to you and says, "This is indeed a most powerful artifact that will greatly assist you in defeating Strahd. I do not know if it is enough on its own to do so, but I feared that perhaps Madame Eva would have been leading you into some sort of a trap, or leading you to cursed items. There are many cursed items in this fell place. But
We are supposed to find an item here, and we don't know what that is.
Well, I do know that this place, while I've only visited here once before, it has many foul rumors regarding trapped vestiges of very, very extremely powerful malignant forces, much, much, much more powerful than Strahd himself. But there's also rumored to be a vast cache of treasure that the old wizards who built this place left behind, and perhaps something of that in that stash or cache could be of assistance. I do not know, though, where this would be. All I know for sure is avoid the vaults. Avoid the amber sarcophagi.
Okay.
That is where the
Got
source of the evil lies.
Wait. So we want to avoid the evil? I mean, we're not going to find this item with the evil?
I don't know.
You said it's more powerful than Strahd, and we're looking for something to defeat Strahd. Sounds like a good place to look.
All I know is that what I've heard is that is, from all the lore and rumors I've heard of this place, is that is the origination or the focal point of the evil, or points. There may be more than one. But now I must beg leave of your company and traverse to Castle Ravenloft
Why?
to rescue Esmeralda, of course.
Right.
If you stay with us and we get stronger, we can all rescue Esmeralda. Going
Yeah, I would
alone
like-
is
I want to
a
rescue her.
suicide mission.
You cannot be with me
Why not?
because you will surely be dead if you stay with me.
And what will become of you if you stay with you?
I will be forced to go on living with this Vistani curse.
If he honestly, if he wants to go, why not let him go?
Yeah.
Because I still
Yeah.
think he's our ally.
Well, that's
He's
fine.
Strahd.
Maybe
That
he'll
doesn't
come
mean he has to be with us all
What
the
if he
time.
what if he helps us? Are you going to Castle Ravenloft
I'm going to
to try and
Castle-
rescue Esmeralda?
I'm going to attempt to. Yes, it may be too late. It sounds like this happened some time ago, but if there's even a chance that she's still alive,
Well, if she does that, he does that while we get these other artifacts, and Esmeralda comes back into her true love of Clytus, then we're good.
Plus, she really wants to meet up with him, and she said that together, all of us, she feels could defeat Strahd together. So
I say let him
Yeah.
go. Have at it.
Is there anything we can do to help you in terms of? Is there anything we can give you, do for you?
at this point, if you can tell me everything that you know of Strahd's movements, what his intention was possibly for Esmeralda, or what his plans are.
Well, I tell her what all the details of what happened and how she got dominated, and we
Tell
couldn't
him to
rescue her
lay out
before.
the castle. Tell him
Yeah.
if you go in this room, there's a layout of a miniature Castle Ravenloft in there if you want to look at it.
I've been in Castle Ravenloft before, but
Oh, okay.
I will
And
actually.
we found this little dude.
Oh,
Oh,
he,
yeah.
he looks
My
over at
buddy
Piddlewick.
Piddlewick is from Castle Ravenloft.
He looks down at Piddlewick and kind of carks his eyebrow, and then he says, "One more thing before I go. You mentioned the Vistani girl.
yes,
Yeah.
She still lives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Didn't she just,
Do
didn't
I
she
look like
run
her
off?
babysitter?
She screamed at us, and then we
Ran off.
left because she did some badass stuff.
yeah,
Didn't she run away?
I thought so.
I thought she
ran off on
passed
us.
out. She screamed and
Yeah,
passed
right.
out.
Oh, I thought she ran away from us.
No. She passed out.
Yeah, she basically did. She released this huge burst of you don't know what,
Right.
some kind of psychic energy, and basically you guys are powerful enough that you weren't knocked out, but everyone
Right.
else in the camp, all the Vistani were still alive.
All right. Well, I asked him. I'm like, so what was that all about?
I don't
know-
know.
You know, and I tell him the story of saving her and all
Should
of that.
we have killed her?
I don't know.
He's not a lot of help.
Yeah, you are useless. I really don't like you.
He doesn't like most people, so don't take offense to that.
Well, Esmeralda was desperately looking for you, so she will be.
I thought you were going to be a lot more helpful, and as it turns out, you are useless.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna wish you good luck, and I hope you can find Esmeralda. And Clytus is much more happy with her around.
Yes.
Are we gonna take a rest here?
I'm
Yes.
laying down in the bed already.
Because I can shoot him a healing before we do that.
Well, that's yeah. I was gonna say I can also cast a.
Because I still have one first level slot and one second. Oh, and a third. So whoever needs it,
Well,
or
while
is
you're
he gonna take a long rest with us?
Well, if we're gonna take a long rest, we're gonna get all our.
Yeah, I
healing
don't
back.
need anything. Yeah.
well,
But
while-
I'm happy to hit him up if he needs it.
Yeah, is he gonna rest with us or is he gonna head out?
Well,
That's
as I was
my question.
trying to say, while you were discussing this, there's abruptly a thunderous boom that seems to come from underneath your feet, and
Oh, great.
you guys all kind of get a sense that of something changing or releasing, and
Great.
Drugs.
Sorry, guys.
no,
I had gas.
everyone, make an insight check.
Yeah, gonna rock that one.
Oh,
Dude, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm sick of that.
Clytus got it. Don't worry.
There we
Clytus
go.
can
I
tell
rolled
us
a
what it is.
1.
So did Paul.
Rowan has a 10 insight.
You have you rolled a 1 and you did better than me.
well, he was
I
busy.
rolled a 9.
He was busy thinking about taking a long rest.
Right.
Adrian, if you do wish to use your inspiration for the session, both of you.
I am.
Okay.
Well, I got 24, so
Yeah, Clytus, you got it
Yeah.
without using inspiration. Both of you actually hear a voice inside your head say, and this is a voice you've never heard before, and it's almost too deep and guttural to be a human voice. But it says something along the lines of, "The gift is accepted." And you see Van Richten also kind of become alert.
I go to Van Richten. So what the hell does that mean?
He says,
What does what mean?
"It means that someone here has accepted a dark gift."
Someone here, like in this room or here
Did
in
I
this
do
place?
that?
In this place.
In the temple.
Great.
What is the dark gift?
I do not know, but as far
Well, you
as
said that Strahd brought his manservant here, right?
Yeah.
yes, that's what I would
Yeah.
suspect.
That could-
Yeah, I'm guessing it was Strahd.
Well, yeah. So Strahd accepted the dark gift. What is it? Do you
No,
all know?
he gave whatever power that was a gift. Could be Esmeralda's body for his manservant.
Oh, so he turned Esmeralda into his man.
I don't
basically.
know. It's like,
Yeah.
this guy just said he came with a servant to try and raise him from the dead, right?
Right.
Paul?
That's
Said that?
I don't know what his fell purpose was, but that's certainly one possibility.
So he
And
traded his or Esmeralda for his manservant.
that's a guess.
Yeah.
Or
That's what
something.
So the dark gift is giving life.
Well, he did not. I do know. I was tracking him, Strahd. He was on his nightmare, and he had a single body on his horse. And when I was able to get closer, I recognized that body as being his chamberlain. I did not see Esmeralda.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
So, if anything, she is right now at the castle, and Strahd is potentially still here.
All right, you should get going then.
I should make all haste to the castle.
Do you want some healing before you leave?
I would gladly accept any healing you have.
All right, zap him.
He
Let's
thinks.
see.
Actually, you know what? He can heal himself.
Yeah, but we're about to rest. What the hell?
Yeah.
But he's
Can
not
waste
going to
our
turn down
spell
any.
slots.
Yeah, he's not going to turn down any healing as a gift.
All right, so I give him 13.
He says this is very good.
And I give
16.
16.
That's even better.
So there you go.
Okay,
Rowan's touch was better.
and plus more. Okay, yeah, he's at max now. So,
Uh,
all right.
I have a question, Paul. So I was reading that holy symbol. So that gets charges like every day at dawn, like 1d6 plus 4. So should I like roll that?
What? I'm sorry. What are you referring to?
That holy symbol of Ravenkind? If I want to like use it,
Oh,
it has X number of charges.
right.
So
Yeah,
you want-
each use consumes X number of charges, and then each day it recovers.
It regains.
Right. If
It
you wish
regains 1d6 plus 4.
to.
So
Right. If you wish to
Yeah.
roll for that, sure.
okay.
But you do it after a long rest, basically.
Right,
Or actually,
yeah.
you know, you would do it the beginning of each day.
Each
not
dawn. Yeah.
Each dawn. So
Yeah.
But you haven't used it, so you haven't used
No,
any charges.
right. But every day it changes, right?
No, there's a maximum amount of charges.
Okay.
And then let's say you use 9 and it has 10, then you roll a d6 plus 4, and that's the amount of charges you get back.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It's like any of the other wands and usable
Right.
items. You
Yeah.
just roll.
Right. It's just basically you're recharging it to a maximum, and you get a certain percentage of that, or
And
possibly
you
all
might,
of it.
you might not get the maximum, but you might.
Also, when we found it, we don't necessarily know if it had full charges. Just because he hasn't used it doesn't mean it had full charges.
Yeah, well, attuning to it, I think you would get an idea of how charged it is.
Yeah.
I would say you know that right now it's pretty much at its full capacity.
Okay. I just added that on my sheet too, as a.
Yeah, it's something you'd want to keep track of expended charges if you do use it.
So we're taking a full rest.
Okay, you're gonna take a long rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then Rictavio, Van Richten, he's going to bid you farewell, and he actually does leave through that crack in the wall. And
Bye, old man.
outside, you hear a sharp whistle and the padding of very heavy feet approaching.
Shadowfax.
Not loud, no, not like hooves, more of like large padded feet on snow, like possibly a tiger.
Hopefully it doesn't eat him.
It's his tiger.
It's his tiger.
Oh, duh.
I can't remember the tiger's name. I was going to look it up and then didn't want to spend the time doing it. Anyway.
Tony?
No, it's not Tony.
It should be.
Great! So you take a long rest. You guys can
On
go
a
ahead.
scale of lame to great, how awesome is his tiger?
As far as your perception of him, you actually have never even seen the tiger.
Is he great?
Oh. Gotcha. Now. Yeah. So you guys gonna barricade yourself in this same room here where you spent the night with the? Okay. Let's see.
Are we unaccosted?
That's what I'm trying to determine here.
Before I give myself stuff back.
Let's see. Actually,
Ow.
no. What is your watch order?
What is your what?
What
Watch order?
order? Yeah, I'm assuming you're setting watches. while you're
Yeah, I
resting
would
in
be
this place of death and.
The first watch, probably. Because I don't like the morning. And I think Rowan does, so I'm assuming he's last watch, because, the dawn and all.
Right.
And what about in between?
I got one.
And Clytus, do you have the other, or do we want Casimir to...
Well, should I take the first one and I don't know. I'm
If
fine.
you want the
with whatever.
first one, I'll take the second one. That's
Okay,
fine.
that's fine.
I got third.
Okay, so Clytus, then Jugs, then Adrin.
Then Rowan.
Then roll.
Right, will Casimir get his own turn, or?
I
I don't think
guess
he
that's
needs one.
8 hours, so does he need one?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to sleep. He's a dusk elf, so he can kind of stay
Oh, if he
up.
doesn't need to sleep, then he should just stay up and watch all the damn time.
Yeah, he'll probably just kind of hang out, and of course Piddlewick doesn't need to sleep. He'll just kind of stand by
Right.
you.
Oh, elves don't need to sleep, but I don't need to sleep either.
Well, then the three of you can just take watch.
Well, you
The
still
rest
need
of
to
us will
you
sleep.
kind of need a trance. You still
Right.
need to rest. You basically kind of go into a meditative trance. By basically, you're about as aware as you would be if you were sleeping.
Oh, okay.
You just don't need to actually sleep.
Okay.
But in any case, so I'm sorry, it was Clytus, then Jugs, then
Yes.
okay. So Jugs on your watch. Make a perception check.
Ow. I should never take watch. Oh, that's actually
Oh,
not bad.
not too bad actually. So you're setting. I'm assuming basically where you are right now,
Yeah.
and
Just
the
on
door,
my bed.
the door leading to the balcony actually slowly starts to open.
This one?
Yep. Quietly, there doesn't make a sound. I mean, other than maybe a very low creaking noise, but it's not like it's being pushed fast.
Are you and Clytus sharing a bed?
Yes.
Yes, apparently.
Because he's lonely.
And Piddlewick too, actually.
Hey now.
It's a
don't look
menage a
over
trois
here.
with a toy. Anyway, yeah, Jugs, you see the
Can I-
door opening.
cast minor illusion on the other side of the door?
You wish to cast mine? Well, you can't see the other side of the door yet, but if you wish to wait for it to fully open, you could.
Do I have to see the spot? I don't even know.
Well, generally you need line of sight to an area that you wish to target for a spell.
Cast an illusion on this side of somebody peering right at him.
Yeah,
Right.
that's okay. Well, I'm gonna cast a minor illusion at the door. And okay, must be no larger than a 5-foot cube, so it's gonna be a person
Okay, hang on.
looking out the door.
Creature uses its action to decide. Okay. And just of a person?
Yeah, just like a person, someone that looks like a
Strahd?
normal citizen
Or Strahd looking
of
out?
Barovia.
How about that?
Citizen.
Just like a normal Barovian
Okay, like
person.
a Barovian commoner.
Yeah.
And just standing there looking at the door as it opens, or what?
Yeah, just right in front of the door. Look, so that if someone is opening the door, that's the first thing they see.
Okay. All right. Pedwick is kind of
Just the
alarmed as
person.
this person appears in front of you guys, but he doesn't do anything. I guess there's a chance Casimir might. No, he's transing. So. Okay, so the door opens up. You don't see anything in the hallway behind it. And a moment later, a bolt of lightning shoots out. And chain lightning's a whole bunch of people. Let's see. And this would be...
It's that fucking dude.
Where were they targeting?
Well, it's normally... Oh, where is this? Hang on.
He didn't care about the person staring back at him.
Well, there was a bit of a pause after the door opened, but after that, then it apparently... And you do briefly see a form appear when that happens, a humanoid form. The glimpse is very short, but... yeah, I'm sorry, this program is taking... Come on!
I
Okay,
hate
here we
this game.
All right, so that's going to be 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 5 targets, and it's basically going to go closest to farthest. So Clytus, Jugs, Piddlewick, Rowan, and Adrin.
So he doesn't shoot it at my
Oh, actually, yeah, it would be
my illusion.
your illusion. Probably. Well, let's see.
What
It's an
happens?
intelligence check. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. It looks like it completely bypassed your illusion, so it either didn't fool him or something, whoever it was. Yeah. So you 5 will all take this amount of damage.
Yeah, so he's got to, if he wants to determine that it's an illusion, he's got to do an investigation check against my spell save.
Right. Yeah. So you. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What is your spell save?
16, but
Yeah, he rolled a natural 17, and
jerk.
I kind of figured that would
Can
probably
you get a
do it.
dex save?
Yes. So basically, all 5 of you guys need to make a dex save.
Yay, my worst.
Do I take the 13 or the 13?
Screw you, Rowan.
Oh!
Nice.
Woo!
So if you make your save, you take half of this
What is the save?
dexterity.
No, but what's the target number?
Oh, I'm sorry. DC is 17.
17. So no. That'd be a big no.
20? from where I was, right? Because we didn't
Yep,
have.
we didn't get a rest.
Yeah, so you didn't get a full rest.
Alright, so
So what's the total? 40?
40
Oh, I'm
points.
Yeah, me too.
Boom, 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 boom.
Jugs, I thought you made your save. Oh, I guess not. No. Okay.
I would still be up if I made my save, but
Yeah.
The chain lightning hits Piddlewick and completely blasts him into small pieces, which
Aw,
fly into
man.
multiple corners of the room in a smoking
Son of a-
ruin. Unfortunately, that was way too much damage for
yeah,
poor Piddlewick to withstand.
and I don't even know because I'm dead.
Yeah.
right,
Too.
And
I'm not dead. I'm down.
right.
Clarify.
hang on here. This actually would cause a certain individual to become visible.
Good, because he's gonna get roasted.
Not by me.
I won't be doing anything either.
You see what looks to be an older, kind of frail-looking, actually, human standing on the other side of the door.
I bet it's the Chamberlain.
And the door's open.
No, it's not the Chamberlain. You remember what Rahadin looked like, and it's not Rahadin. You've never seen this person before, but he's basically holding out his finger like he just cast a chain lightning spell on you.
Yeah.
It's probably the dude that was hiding up in that statue.
So,
It
Remember
certainly
he hit us
looked
with a chain
similar.
lightning before?
right. Yeah. So I'm not down. So
All right, so then let's go ahead and roll initiative. Again, I will use a stupid specter for the initiative. point
Son of
for
a
this
gun! I
guy.
didn't want to go early in the. This is when I wanted a low number, so I didn't have to roll my.
Yeah, even if you
Death
guys are
save.
down, add yourself to the initiative because you'll need to make death saves.
I wanted to go last for my death.
Oh, that
save.
sucks!
No, that doesn't suck. I'm gonna die before he even gets a turn. It'll be great for him.
Okay. And Rowan, did you want to add yourself?
I rolled 15.
Oh. Oh, you didn't click your guy.
I thought I was clicked. Well, can I keep that roll at least? I'll put.
Sure, I'll add you on there.
Okay.
Okay, and unfortunately, poor Piddlewick is destroyed.
No.
But, Jugs, it's your turn, so you can now avenge his death.
Avenge his death with my own.
Yes!
Roll a 20.
Ah! It's not a natural 20 though. Why do I have a +3? Where did that even come from?
You actually stabilize. No, that's a natural 20.
No.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
That is a
which
natural 20. You are stabilized at 1 hit point.
Is it? That is a natural 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
All
are.
right.
That's
No.
when you get a crit. When you get a crit on a death save, you immediately awaken at 1 hit point. So you actually get to act.
No, it's
No, it is
No.
D20 plus
he
3.
rolled a 15 plus 3 for his constitution.
Oh.
+2
Oh.
for
Okay.
something.
I'm sorry.
What's the
Well, no, this isn't right.
This-
though. Then
Death
Yeah,
save-
death save is supposed to just be a straight up.
Yeah, I don't know why it's adding things to my death save.
He still made it. It was a 15.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a 15, but, I
But
don't
you're
know
not
why
up. Right.
Yeah. What
But
the
it
hell?
shouldn't be
Roll
giving
20.
you any kind of mod.
Right. Yeah. Roll
I
a
don't know
death
why
save
it's
should
doing
basically be a
that.
natural 20. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll say you made the save definitely.
Yeah, I made the save. I got a 15. But I don't know why it's giving me.
Yeah. Roll 20 is screwed up.
Okay.
Anyway, Rowan is now up.
All right. I still had one 3rd level spell. So, and I see the guy.
Yeah. You see this older looking man standing there, human, from what you can tell.
Fuck that guy.
Ah,
All right. So he needs to make a dex save, DC
Yeah,
16.
I want to do it so Clytus isn't in that range.
Just basically out on the balcony.
Yeah,
All right.
like right there, because I think it's 15 feet, right?
If it was that close, it would get you guys. But you can center it so that it doesn't.
it's a 20
Yeah,
foot radius.
I don't want to get anybody in this room, basically.
No
It's
problem.
a 20-foot radius, so you want to do it like. Yeah, right. Actually, yeah, that's less than 20 feet from. Or more than 20 feet from Clytus.
Okay.
Be kind of close to him. But anyway, you could target it so that it doesn't
Right.
hit you. So he's +5. So he got 18, which would be enough to save. So he takes half of that, 15 points of fire damage, which he is resistant to. So he
Oh my
takes 7
God.
points of fire damage.
Jesus.
7. Okay.
This guy sucks. I don't like him.
All right. Then Casimir is up. He actually didn't get a chance to get his new spells either. He is going to do, let's see, I think he can do this. Ice Storm. That's 300 feet this range. So he casts Ice Storm on this guy. So he needs to make another dex save.
Ooh, wait a minute.
This time he fails his dex save. And
I forgot about my Aura of Protection, which gives a bonus on saving throws of +3
what was
to
your
anyone
roll?
who was within 10 feet of me.
Oh.
So it wouldn't have been enough for me because I only rolled a 13, so that would have been a 16. I still would have failed, but was that enough for you, Jugs?
I could have gotten an 18. Would that have been enough?
17 was the save.
17 was
Yeah.
the save.
I
thought
could have gotten an 18, I guess.
I thought your dexterity save was 13.
But you rolled a 13.
Well, yeah, but I didn't use my my ability to give myself advantage because it wouldn't have helped. But if I'd have had a +3, I would have gave myself advantage on that roll. Yeah, but it's too late anyway. We didn't know about it.
No, that's fair. I mean, abilities are something to be used. Otherwise, it's why bother? And
Yeah,
this is like you said, in a situation like this, if it would have been that close, I'm not going to be a dick about it. If it would keep you alive, we'll just say you were stunned for.
Okay.
What about Piddlewick? Would that have been enough to save Piddlewick?
Piddlewick had 10 hit points.
Even if he would have taken half, he probably would have been.
He would just be less obliterated.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had 10 max hit points.
So it was how much damage would have been half? 20? Okay.
Yeah, 20 points for half.
So yeah, he did so much damage, I got stunned or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you were just like, what? What fuck? In any case, Casimir's Ice Storm does, let's see, 2d8 bludgeoning, 46 cold.
And then it's Tides of Chaos on.
Okay, nice. 29 points of damage on this guy. Okay. All right.
I should have moved. Damn it.
Yeah, he's going to get out of line in case there's another lightning bolt. Clytus, you're up.
Let's see what happens.
Nice.
Well, I made it.
Yeah, you made it, so.
Yeah, yours is giving you a +1 as well.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
I'd
why
just say
it's-
just roll a d20 once for these things. 'Cause
Yeah.
roll 20.
Well, I'll just roll it and look at the actual
yeah,
roll.
or look
Yeah,
it
you can
up.
hover over it and see
Yeah.
the actual roll anyway. Yeah.
It's less work.
But I
too.
still made it.
In any case, yes. Then Adrin is up.
All right, we'll run up to here and punch him 4 times.
He says, "Oh, you're that guy."
I remember this guy.
All right. 17's the number you need to hit. So 2
Or
hit,
punch him
2
twice.
don't.
Magical bludgeoning.
All right. 19 magical bludgeoning. Looks like your blows have full effect.
Nice.
And I think I'm going to. Well, I got 10 hit points. What am I going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and go around to this side, finish my move.
Okay.
That way he's got to pick a side.
Pick a side. Pick a side. Okay. It's his turn. He turns around and points his finger at you and says, pull my finger. No, he actually casts a spell at you.
Counter spell.
Oh no.
Can I counter spell?
You can try. This is an 8th level spell. Oh no, sorry, 7th level.
What?
Finger of death?
Could be.
So DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, so 17 is what you need.
Do it. Succeed.
Is this considered an attack? Or no?
In what way?
That I could do that warding flare?
No, that's you give someone disadvantage on an attack roll. There's no
Oh,
attack
yeah,
roll. It's
right.
casting a
Okay.
spell.
So I have to use my charisma to roll this?
It would be
'Cause it says my
your
spellcasting
spellcasting
ability.
Yeah, as a
Yep.
sorcerer, it would be
But-
charisma.
Yeah.
No!
I'm gonna use advantage. I'm gonna use advantage.
Okay, then yeah, that should be enough to do it.
Thank you.
So
This
you
is why being a wild magic sorcerer is awesome, because I get
yeah.
multiple
Speaking of which,
advantages.
yes, I am going to immediately trigger a wild surge
Also,
because
yeah,
it's
that
been
does
way
trigger
too
a wild
long.
magic surge too, if you want to.
Yes, let's
Uh,
do that.
Come on, be immune to damage. Immune to
I always
damage.
look this up in the
Get all your
Fireball
spells back.
Fireball centered on myself. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, you always get benefits from this, but I have yet to see
Oh.
you have any kind of disadvantage from wild surges. I can never remember what the hell page. Oh, here we are.
It's a 5. What is the
Oh,
5?
a 5.
Oh no.
Didn't this
Oh,
happen
no.
once before?
What is it? Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah,
this.
this did happen once before.
Yeah. All right. So your buddy, the Modron, appears. Bing.
Yep, there he is again.
All right. I think you get
Within 5 feet of me.
Yeah,
And he's
so-
controlled by you.
to. Yeah. So you got a Modron that appeared right in front of you. Let me make him controllable by you.
No, he's controlled by you. It says a Modron chosen and controlled by the DM.
Oh, by the DM. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, that's you.
All right. So I'll just have him go on your turn.
If I would have rolled a 7 or an 8, it would have cast a fireball centered on myself. So we were very close.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that. He has no choice in it. Oh my god. All right, so I'll have to look up the Modron specs here in a second, but
What type of Modron is it?
we'll just say it's a monodrone. Or no, this is a pentadrone, isn't it? What's the one with the wings and the eye? The circle.
No,
ones.
that's like a tridr. No,
I thought that was a pentadrone.
no, a pentadrone's the one that looks like a starfish.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, this is a modron, I think, or a monodrone. What are
Not
they
terribly powerful.
Yeah, it's monodrone. You're right.
I have this in my monster manual. Just give me a second to look it up here. Once I pull up the right damn book here.
Bless it.
Okay. In any case, that's actually Jugs. It's your turn.
Oh.
So
All right.
let me first. It is a monodrone. He's got a whopping 5 hit points.
Flank-and-see.
Okay, yeah, he'll head up and go ahead and flank with you. Yeah, he doesn't like the looks of this guy. And what can he do here? He's got a javelin. He's gonna swing at this guy with a javelin. And he gets advantage because he's flanking, which is good because his first attack was pathetic. Oh, his second attack's even more pathetic. But he still provides you with a flanking bonus. Sorry, now it's Jug's turn.
All right. I guess for right now, I don't really have any way to save Clytus. I'm not good at that.
I'm only good at killing people.
Yeah. I mean, I could try to roll medicine, but I have a +0, so not feeling confident on that.
Take
I
out the
guess-
bad guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt at him.
Okay.
And probably miss with
Yeah.
an 11.
11
Yeah, it was
does miss.
17, wasn't it?
Yeah, 17 is his AC.
Yeah.
All right, then Rowan's up.
All right, I'm gonna move out there, and I'm gonna cast that shocking ray at him.
Shocking Ray?
Scorching ray.
Oh, Scorching Ray. Okay. That first one first one does not hit. You get 2 more, I believe.
Yep.
14 misses. 20
Hey!
hits. There you go. Go ahead and roll damage. 7
7
points
fire.
of fire, which
Oh
he's
boy.
Only
resistant.
takes half.
So he takes
Yeah,
3
that's right.
points damage.
Damn, I forgot about that. Most of my stuff is fire, or most of my good stuff is gone. You know.
I imagine he takes half from all magic. That's why I just...
No, probably
Firebolt.
not the radiant.
Oh, maybe not. Most magic that I have, he probably takes
Yeah,
half from.
Right.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, actually, you guys are in the midst of a hailstorm. That ice storm is still going on.
Mm.
Oh.
Huh?
What does Ice Storm even do? I'm not even sure.
Okay, well, he would have dropped it if once you guys moved into the area. I'm not going to try and retrocon this whole
Right.
combat encounter, but normally it's a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of ice that pounds on anything inside of it. So he would have dropped that, so you guys wouldn't have gotten hit.
Right. Yeah.
He'll then, let's see, can he do this?
These morons don't know what that's doing.
What
You
is
gotta
his
turn it off.
movement rate? 30.
I
Okay.
got a potion to stick down Clytus's throat. Can you
Well,
use
he's
it?
gonna he doesn't have a
Oh, shit.
potion, but he will go up and try to use medicine to stabilize you.
Oh shit! I have a potion.
He
I
doesn't
forgot
help.
about that.
He does not succeed.
Can anybody use healing on him?
I could use a potion on him, but I didn't think of that.
Well, it's Clytus's turn, so you can try another death save.
All right. Let's see. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, one success,
One and
one
one.
failure. Yep, 1 and 1.
Yep.
Adrin.
Dun 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 dun.
I will use my magic short sword this time.
Ooh.
Whoa, whoa! Boom, boom.
Stick him.
21 magic damage.
Okay. Yeah, he takes all of that. He is not looking happy. All right, and it's his turn. Oh, as much as I would love to do some more damage to you, he would rather survive. He glares at you and says, "Leave or you will all be destroyed." And beep, he disappears.
Counterspell.
He didn't cast a spell.
Damn it! How does he disappear without a spell?
How
This
does
guy
that
is
happen?
stupid strong. I don't like him.
Somebody rescue Clytus.
Yeah. I'll go over
Rowan.
there.
Save him, Rowan.
Alright, what do I got left here?
Isn't there a cantrip like save the dying or something?
Yeah, but I got
Oh.
that.
Well, you would have rolled a 19.
So there you go.
How long does this,
16.
how long does this Modron stick around?
1 minute.
Okay. All right. So he hangs out for a little bit and then he pops away.
Gotta find some place where we can rest.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to Piddlewick?
Oh yeah.
Just
So
a sob in the corner.
yeah, it's just very sad. But you see, basically, he has a kind of a look of surprise on his face. Although he's metal, so his face never really changed expression. But somehow he still managed to look surprised at being blown up. Like he's
I'm
having a
going
really
to be
good time.
sweeping his body parts together and trying to fix him.
Okay. I'm not sure what potential.
I imagine it's not going to happen.
It's not going to work. I'm just kind of
don't
curious
worry about it. Yeah.
what would actually happen. So yeah, are you guys going to try and continue resting here, or?
No. So
guess we
this room right here,
Yeah, that looks like a better room.
can we push these, I don't know if they're blocks or something, in front of the door?
That room, let's see. I think those were, let me see where those were. Let me get that room description up here.
Yeah,
They
one
were-
right there and one right here. If we can.
That room had tables. Stone, oh no, those are stone blocks resembling tables.
So probably not.
If you guys made a group athletics check of DC 17, you might be able to move it.
Dang it. Nope.
Basically, whoever's helping will average their. If half make it, it succeeds.
Nope.
Adrin did.
That ain't happening.
Oh no, no, he didn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like
Yeah,
you're
we
able to move
rolled
those.
3 and none of us got it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 of 4.
You want to
Rowan.
rest outside? Like right there through this?
If you guys, well,
Opening.
okay, well, we'll say if you're gonna take the equivalent of taking 20, and we're gonna say eventually you'd probably be able to get them over there because they're not actually fixed to the floor. They're just so heavy that
Yeah.
they never.
All right, we'll do that.
All right. So if you want to move that up to the door, it's going to be a real pain in the ass to get it out again, but you guys know where the secret exit is, so you're not
Right.
terribly worried.
Could we take these mats in there?
Yeah, sure. You could, before you
Yeah.
close the door.
Drag 'em in there.
All right.
Yes. So I
So
think
it's a
this is a good place to
Yeah.
end it for tonight. What is your plan then for tomorrow, or next session, I should say?
Well, do we get a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
we'll
good
say
question.
the rest of the. I mean, you kind of have to reset your rest, but that's
Right.
okay. It hadn't been a full day anyway, barely. So yeah, we'll start next session with you guys fully rested, and
All right.
just kind of curious what your plan is now. You're going to continue exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta find what we need to find and kill this lightning dude.
Lightning
Yep.
dude.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I'd love to kill him at some point. God, that guy is strong, though.
Yeah.
All right. So then sounds like a plan. We'll pick up in about 3 weeks and continue the exploration of the Amber Temple.
All right.
Woo!
Have a good night.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
See
See
ya.
you guys.
Bye.